Hello, my name is Joanne Leppard. I am so excited to be here with you today for my book talk. I am the author of the novel, The Brightest Star. My novel is about two characters named Quentin and Juliet. They move from the big city of Toronto to a small town called Claymore, and they're entering into a grade 8 class. And the storyline basically follows their journey, making friends, dealing with bullies, family issues as well. They are competitive dancers and they enter a prestigious competition called the Standout. And little do they know, once they enter the competition, that their lives are going to change in big ways. I really hope you will get my book and read through it. I really enjoyed writing it.
What are you currently reading?
I'm currently reading a book by Sarah J. Maas. It's called Throne of Glass. Every time I would go into a bookstore, I would see her book on display, so I finally decided to get it.
Are you enjoying it?
I am really enjoying it. I love adventure stories, and that's what her story is. Her main character, Selena, is a very powerful woman, and I really enjoy the relationship between that character and the captain of the guard and the prince. Sarah J. Maas does a really great job of developing the relationship between her characters.
How much time do you spend reading every day?
Well, as a teacher, I read constantly to my students, but for my own personal enjoyment, probably about 30 minutes every night. And in the summer, a lot more, maybe 2 to 3 hours.
What one book will you always recommend?
Well, I am a huge fan of the Harry Potter series, so I will always recommend those books. Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire, Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince, Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows. I also always keep an eye out for books by Robert Galbraith, John Grisham, Ruth Ware, Bernard Cornwell, Tracy Chevalier, Philippa Gregory, Lucy Foley, Suzanne Collins, Sarah J. Maas, as I mentioned, and Isabella Lend.
Do you prefer a physical book or an ebook?
I really prefer a physical book. I really enjoy holding it in my hands when I'm reading it.
Paperback or hardback?
I like hardback books. I feel like they can be kept in better condition.
Under 200 pages or over 500 pages?
I tend to read books that are over 200 pages. Sometimes I'll read books that are 500 pages. Like, for example, the books in the Game of Thrones series, I read them all and they're all really long, but I didn't mind because I always couldn't wait to see what would happen at the end of the story.
Reading in the morning or right before bed?
I always read in the evenings right before I go to sleep.
Fact or fiction?
I love fiction. I love reading, listening to, and watching stories.
Romance or drama?
I prefer drama, but I do like romance. Philippa Gregory, for example, does a really great job of blending both of those genres together.
New releases or literary classics?
I tend to read new releases. I like to discover new storylines or see old ones reinvented.
What book are you dying to read?
I'm dying to read Robert Galbraith's The Hallmarked Man. I really like the relationship between the two characters, Camoran Strike and Robin Ellicott. The author does a really great job of developing that relationship to the point where you just want to keep reading because you want to know what's going to happen.
And finally, where would the world be if people stopped reading?
Well, reading allows people to have insight into experiences they may never be a part of. It exposes people to new ideas and it allows people to understand why people may act the way they do in certain circumstances. It is a release from our everyday routines into a world of adventure, mystery, or fantasy. I mean, really, the world would be a dull place without reading. Thank you so much for listening to my book talk, and I really hope you'll check out my book, The Brightest Star. I enjoyed writing it for you. Thank you.